breaking news for you. Firstly, AGOA, we have been discussing that US could remove Ethiopia from this program, African Growth and Opportunity Act. African countries are allowed duty-free access to US markets under this agreement. Ethiopia had this access, but now Ethiopia and two other countries have been terminated from this program. Secondly, another call from Ethiopian government. Just a few minutes ago, Ethiopian government announced a nationwide emergency to fight Tigray People Liberation Front and other armed groups. We saw emergency announcement in Amhara 2 days ago. Now Ethiopian federal government is announcing emergency at federal level. What does it mean? Firstly, viewers, AGOA US just a few minutes ago issued a statement. It has removed Ethiopia, Guinea, and Mali from AGOA agreement. AGOA is African Growth and Opportunity Act. Several African countries have been given duty-free access to US markets under this agreement. Especially textile products of Ethiopia, they were being given duty-free access to US markets under this agreement. And we saw a huge social media campaign by Ethiopian government to stop the US from taking this step because Ethiopian government was saying that more than 200,000 Ethiopian families would be impacted by this decision. But US now has announced that Ethiopia has been terminated from this program. What does it mean, viewers? It does not mean well for Ethiopian economy, viewers. Ethiopian economy is already in shambles. This decision will definitely hurt Ethiopian economy. Whoever takes Addis Ababa, it will be a challenge to bring this economy back on track. This announcement will deal a serious blow to Ethiopian economy. US says that there was unconstitutional change in Guinea and in Mali, and human rights abuses have been committed in Ethiopia. That is why this decision has been made that Ethiopia, Guinea, and Mali be removed from this program. US authorities have been calling upon Ethiopia to improve their human rights situation. We saw statements from US senators. A few days ago, I informed you about a statement from Jim Risch, a US senator who had called upon Ethiopian government to improve its human rights record. So messages were being sent by US government that Ethiopia must improve human rights situation. Now, the decision is linked to what happened in Tigray. No doubt about that. US has been condemning human rights abuses in Tigray. This decision will affect not only Ethiopian government but also common Ethiopians. When your economy takes a hit, all persons are affected. So entire Ethiopia will be affected by this decision. Secondly, viewers, Ethiopian federal government has announced emergency, nationwide emergency to stop TPLF and other groups from advancing towards Addis Ababa. Just a few minutes ago, Ethiopian Council of Ministers approved announcement of emergency across Ethiopia. What does it mean? 2 days ago, similar emergency was announced by Amhara region. Now, when Ethiopian federal government announced emergency, it means that now all states are duty bound to help Ethiopian federal government. They are duty bound to help Ethiopian forces. And they're duty bound to commit their resources, their human resources, their material resources in this war. Now, when Ethiopian federal government has announced this emergency, will regional government comply with the instructions passed by Ethiopian government? Will they commit their human resource, their material resources, their forces for the ongoing fighting in Amhara region, which is about to enter Oromia, and it has already entered Afar region? Will Somali region, Gambela, SNNPR, and other regions, will they commit their human resource, their forces, and their money for this war? An important announcement. This development shows that Ethiopian government is now trying to make a last-ditch effort to save Addis Ababa. Tigray Defense Force, Oromo Liberation Army, they're definitely trying to move towards Addis Ababa. They have made it clear. Yesterday, Shorida, then Jalmaro, they confirmed that Addis Ababa was their target. Both the parties are now heading towards a deadly civil war. Civil war already underway, but now when the two parties are making such announcements, it means that this civil war could be deadlier and bloodier if there is no intervention. Both parties are on collision course, and civilians will be in danger, because now when you are announcing emergency, you will try to involve civilians that rise, fight for your country. So it means that in the end, civilians will suffer. Ethiopians will suffer. Ethiopian government, Tigray People Liberation Front, Oromo Liberation Army, they are now face to face. This war is entering another phase. No party stepping back, viewers. TPLF says no talks, no need of talks now. Sadkan said just yesterday, he said war is about to come to an end. No need of any talks. But Ethiopian government says that we'll fight. Amhara region says we will fight, will not surrender. They're calling upon all their citizens to take up arms. What will happen? Will there be a chaos in Ethiopia? Will these Ethiopians listen to this demand from Ethiopian government? Or will they turn against Ethiopian government?